Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bar. So today we're actually gonna, well, for this one specifically, I'm gonna up the difficulty. Um, Welcome to Beyond All Reason. So yeah, I used to really struggle with the Barbarian Easy AI, and now we're gonna up it to medium. We'll see what happens. This is another map, Fallendell V4. This is a 1v1 slash team map. Has a lot of interesting geography here, so we'll see how that plays into the game. If it plays in at all, it most likely will. Welcome to Beyond All Reason. Let's get into it. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. It's a slow day. That's why I'm doing this. And yeah, we should have a lot of fun with this. Bar is such a great game. Since I've introduced the mechanics, I think pretty much every time I've done a video on this, I've explained the base mechanics of this game.
Please choose your
We're just gonna
location.
get right into it. So let's see. Where do I want to start? Honestly, I kind of want to start up here where the geothermal is. I want to be greedy about it. Is there another geothermal spot other than that one? It's gonna be one over here. Yeah, for their team. No, it's just that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. We're gonna start right here. We're gonna make our 2 metal extractors. We're gonna take a look at our average here for speed. It's 14.4. Yes, that automatically, or 14.2. Sorry, that automatically decides what I'm going to be doing there. I really do like vehicles, so we're gonna go with vehicles. It'll also let me scout all of this as quickly as possible. And then, can I queue something up that's out of my... Oh, I can. It's just where I start that I pick. Cool. That's not a problem then. I'll just build a turret there then. And then, actually, before we build the turret, what we're going to do is I'm going to build another 3 of these. And then we're going to build the turret. And then we'll decide how we expand from there, whether we push forward with these. And really, the scout that will run up and down this area will decide for me what I do, where I do it, how I do it. But we'll see. Pretty small map that we're locking in on. I believe this is a 10 by 10. It's a 12 by 10. Okay. Still pretty small, all things considered. So we'll get right into it.
Battle started.
Here, what we can also do is... Oh, maybe I should have started with bots, actually, because what I could do is I could do the brave dudes, and they could get the tree energy for me. But since we're going greedy anyway for the geothermal, I don't think it's that drastic of a call. The commander, and I think even construction bots, can still do that stuff if I am correct. And I think I am, but I might be not. I might be wrong. So yeah, I am starting off with a little bit of a greedy thing here with going immediately for the geothermal, but the geothermal is kind of going to be my lord and savior for a little bit. So we're going to immediately start off with our scout like I did last time I played this, and we're going to get those 2 construction bots up and going immediately. And you know what? They're not going to do the typical thing, I don't think. I'm going to have them build the 2 sprayers and then immediately go for the geo. And then I'm going to build another one while this guy goes out and collects all of these resources and claims mechs. But again, we'll have to see what the scout sees before I go anything into that. So let's just select this guy real quick. And he's just going to do a little thing here. He should see something, so... We'll see where they start. If I had to guess, the AI will be somewhat predictable and be somewhere down here. I can't imagine the AI would pass up geothermal. If it does, that might give me an advantage. Honestly. Okay. So I believe this will actually give us metal. So we're actually going to go ahead and claim metal. I don't even know if the commander can actually do that. So yeah, they're not up here. Oh, he can't. He totally can. Yeah, so we're gonna get all of that metal that we can. And then we can go ahead and, this one's pretty much a guaranteed spot. I'm just gonna take that down there. Oh, I thought this was water. Is it not? Oh, no, it is water. Okay, so yeah, we found them. They're not at the geothermal spot, evidently. They're just kind of in this bottom corner here. Not that they can't get to the geothermal spot, but having only these two is kind of... This is a weird call to me. But I guess we'll see what we come up with. So we're immediately going to get into building... I think this actually needs 3 to run efficiently. We're just going to have that guy follow that guy. So we're going to go for 3 on that, and then immediately I'm also going to go for the geothermal that we want. I am going to build some of these guys. Which should come in handy. We'll see.
Low power.
I'm aware. Thanks, game. I appreciate you too, you bitch. I mean, what? I love it. It's just that right now we don't have a lot of wind power, so we can actually go back here and make a lot of wind. And obviously I don't want the commander to be doing this, but right now we're kind of at a crossroads. Especially now that wind speed has gone down to 4, but we will try to kick up our economy so that not 100% reliant on wind. And then obviously we're going to get out our tanks here. So really quickly, I just want to check. You can go across the water, yeah? It's only shallow water, so I'd assume that the answer is yes, but it could be very, very wrong. Otherwise, this game just got a little bit complicated because I made a bad judgment call. I don't think it's deep enough for it to not count, but I could be very wrong. No, it's not deep enough. Okay. Oh, did I not? I don't know this deep. That's my bad. Don't I have a turret in? I don't have a turret in my base. Apparently I forgot to do that. So we're just gonna clear that up real quick. The AI might actually get off on a rush here. Might actually be a problem. Doesn't help that I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they just took out my whole fucking econ. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do now? You've trapped yourself in a corner. Or not? Where the fuck did they go? Yeah, just walk into my cannons, please. Thank you. That could have gone better. Could have gone much, much worse, but it could have gone better. We'll, rebuild. Just as I was about to say, now it shouldn't be as easy for them to get into my base. I mean, down here, it definitely won't be, but... It's fine. I think they're technically still going to be behind. Especially once this kicks up. Yeah, now I can see where they are. Yes, we have that. Geothermal plant is up and running. So now we're earning the energy that we need to earn, and yeah, these two are gonna just heal each other really quickly. We can actually kill that guy off, because I don't need it right now. I did not need to ping that on to a specific unit. So yeah, right now, the AI is going to have to start rethinking its strat there. I do have units. So that is a thing. Oh, because it's in water. I was about to say, why is that a problem? Water. Water is an issue. Okay. So this guy is just going to go ahead and build that, and then, yeah, we're going back to the full, like, please build energy. And then we're also going to need to build some energy storages. And I would like a fair amount of energy converters as well. While we have the resources, which we don't, but we're going for it. So we have our tier 1 defenses up and running. It shouldn't be that easy to break in anymore, especially with my growing army. And then we're still expanding on top of this, so we should be okay. Well, that robot's trying to run away from me. It knows. It knows I'm after it. We can actually probably get all of this as well. Probably. So let's go ahead and actually take care of that problem. Yeah, I see that army moving in. It's a small one, though. We have a decent-sized army, plus we have tanks over bots, which is actually really good. Yeah, and that army is just gonna F right off. We're still expanding here as well, so that's something we have to keep in mind as well, is that we are still going to be expanding, and then while we are expanding... Yeah, there are the bots. They had a resurrection bot in there to keep them healed. That didn't go well. They're also really slow, which isn't a huge deal, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going to have that whole area to ourselves in a minute. And then, of course, we still have this area with our turrets set up. So. Yeah, I've got an army. What do you have? Nothing? Yes, we're just gonna put one of those there as well, while I spread out some defenses. We'll obviously expand that. We're just gonna have a wall of turrets. Yeah, they brought a lot of resurrection bots out here with them. We're winning these fights for right now, but I do need more tanks coming in because they are going to dwindle down my resources pretty quick. And we don't exactly have this area on lockdown yet. But we are getting there. We've expanded quite well. There's a wall of turrets here. Oh shit. One of my tanks is sitting there. What I may actually do... Okay, I don't think it's that huge of a problem. Should slowly start producing units just a little bit better than we were, but that might take a minute. Because we are building so much at the same time. Yeah, we see that there's an army moving in here. We do have those turrets there, so I'm not super worried about it. We should be okay. But just to make sure, we'll move up our line. Yeah, there they are. They're not quite within turret range yet, but they will be. There we go. Driving those back. The other issue here is we're not quite fully covered yet, so we're gonna make sure that that's a thing that we are. There's a gap in the wall of turrets that I have. Yeah, and immediately those two became protected. So we're gonna call it back up there. We're on a mission right now, that's for damn sure. And I think we're at the point now where it's getting comfy, like I'm getting more comfortable with the state of the game that we're in, so we're going to, again, just really quickly build some units there. And then, of course, I don't know where they're at. I think this is the last thing I have these guys set to make. So yeah, we're going to build one of those down here. And we're then going to make it function best, and then we'll have tier 2. No more of the, just strictly tier 1 stuff, and, like, the worst of the worst tier 1 stuff as well, but that's fine, like, I'm not wanting to push it too much. Also, there's this gap here that I need to worry about as well, because there's no defenses there. I'm gonna build 2 more of these guys. I'm gonna take repeat off for now. Just because I specifically only need 2, I don't need more. Right now, the other really valuable thing is that we are on the defensive here. We have control of this whole area. We have turrets literally everywhere, so if they come in, I also have my army, which is decent at speed. Shouldn't cause too much of a problem. So we're going to just really quickly finish that turret wall off right there. And here we are moving in on this army that we saw crawling up. So what I'm actually going to do is, it seems like the enemy has gotten really comfortable with just moving around the map pretty freely, so we're going to actually go ahead and see if there's anything around that I should be worried about. Looks like there's currently a base being built up here, so we are absolutely just going to destroy all of this. This is not a good thing. Where's my commander bot at? Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and continue building a wall of turrets. Seems a little excessive, I know, but it's needed bad. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, they're working on that, which is perfect. We're actually gonna start building some medium and light assault tanks. Get rid of this radar here, because that's important. We don't want that here. It needs to go goodbye. And actually, if they have geothermal, which I guarantee they do, we're just gonna destroy that as well. We just want to make sure we're not super close to it. So yeah, we're just gonna destroy that geothermal. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna expand here. I mean, it's a pretty impressive fucking base. Let's say that much. I don't have any army anymore, which is rough. I think I overestimated what I was doing. But all of these turrets will pretty much deal with any tier 1 unit without any problem, I think. Please focus on building my units. I have no army right now. That's changing, of course. Now we actually have units again, which is thank goodness for that. But like now that we actually have units again, we have to be very careful about what we're going about doing. Obviously, like there's gonna be some weak spots in our wall right now because we haven't finished building it, but we are working on it pretty extensively right now. Pushing them back a little bit. Obviously, we have more army coming in as well, so we have to be very wary on that. Look at that unit. Yeah, no, we're fucked. And obviously, we're still working on building the wall around here as well. So it's pretty extensive. You two, you're not busy. Yeah, he is still following him. Also, there's this gap in the wall, which really makes me uneasy. They have yet to do any actual damage to my economy, but I think the AI knows I have no army. I mean, that's changing pretty drastically now. I mean, like, it's a little bit of a non-statement anymore, but, like, I do not have the army I had when I first fought the AI, so I think it's feeling pretty comfortable, which it should, for now. I'm still able to defend, though, because, again, they're using bots for the most part, and old tanks, and I'm using new tanks as well as tanks in general, and bots are actually pretty weak to tanks, so we are looking pretty okay. Like, it's rough, but we are winning these fights, despite the fact that my army is much smaller. But again, like, I do have a small advantage here. Tanks are better. And then, yeah, as soon as we get those tier 2 tanks out, it's just gonna be walking apart. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going turning around. I do have tier 2 units, but I'm not fucking around with that. Holy shit. What's really funny about this is I'm actually going to go ahead and try to pick up some of these resources. Because evidently we have a lot of resources that really should be handled. Like, we should not be letting all of these resources just sit around here. It's very clear the AI kind of wants to go about a similar thing as reclaiming everything, but... yeah, now we have tier 2 units, so it's just gonna be like, hey, get the fuck off my property, please. Really all it is at this point is a, hey, could you please kindly fuck off. Not, you know, not trying to be forceful or anything, but if you could kindly fuck off my property, that'd be great. Like, even with this, like, it's a full-blown graveyard. It's just my salvager's dream right now. We're just gonna go about salvaging as much as we can. Because it is a lot of resources that we do just have sitting around. That we could 100% claim back. Again, tier 2 units, like, it looks like I'm going to lose, but I think, yeah, they get pushed back pretty heavily with this army that I have right now. Just wait until I get the bigger, heavy tier 2 tanks. Like, I'm just trying to build up my economy right now. There's a bunch of reclaimers over here, so I'm actually gonna destroy these guys because they're not welcome. Yeah, we're gonna be over here just destroying this because, nope, you're not allowed. Now we have a fight over here as well. And I'm just trying to make sure that this isn't taken by our enemy. It is not. Good, because we will be taking this. We're enclosing is the problem that the AI is having right now. We have two separate fronts right now. We have this front, and then we have our other front, which is going in and just decimating the place. And if I can, I'm going to focus the AI. See if I can't do enough damage to him to get this done with. Let's end this war. Started off really slow, but I think that AI is kind of fucked right now. There we go. That's a GG.
Battle ended.
That's pretty awesome. That's actually the first time I've managed to beat the medium Barbarian AI, because the medium Barbarian AI is tough. So next on is hard, and then I think at that point I might actually be able to decently handle humans. I know my friends can't do medium difficulty. So yeah, basically all it was is like make sure you have defenses like crazy, make sure you're producing army, make sure you can get up to second tier. And then also countering their units, which you can do with specific things like I said, tanks versus bots. The bots are pretty much destined to lose unless there's enough of them. Like obviously, quantity matters more than quality sometimes. Um, I would have lost had I not started making tier 2 units because they had so many units ready to go, but I had that tier 2 ready to go so I could just fight. Um, Definitely could have improved that though. I definitely could have. I need to be more greedy on the map. I mean, like, this is pretty good. I have a pretty good setup going on right now and a pretty good destined, like, this is what I'm going to be doing. Reclaiming the 4K worth of materials here, starting to do that was really beneficial to me. My army started getting produced faster because I was just on the front line with my constructors reclaiming everything. You can also resurrect things. I don't do that typically. Um, I don't know why I don't do it. I just don't. I usually just take all the resources that I can when I have the chance. So, yeah, that was a good game. That was a GG. That one took a while. uh, that one took an insane amount of time, but that's okay. Yeah, the decision to start poking in and getting rid of shit, right call. Was the right call. So yeah. That's beyond all reason, everyone. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. I am learning. Slowly, I am learning. And I do mean slowly. Like, really slowly. Agonizingly slowly. But yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great one. And I'll see you all later. That's about all I got.